The royal family is known for its prestige and power, but what happens when that power turns against one of their own? The story of how Diana's life was turned upside down by the royal family is a tale of intrigue, betrayal, and tragedy that continues to captivate audiences around the world. Diana, Princess of Wales, captured the hearts of people around the world with her beauty, grace, and compassion. However, her life was not always as glamorous and perfect as it appeared in the media. In fact, Diana's life was turned upside down by the royal family in a number of ways. If you're a royal family fan or hater, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe because we will be releasing more royal family content in the weeks to come. In this video we explore the struggles Diana faced from the pressures of being part of the royal family, and the events that unfolded leading up to her death. Prince Charles and Camilla. A troubled marriage from the start. According to various reports, Charles had long been in love with his former flame Camilla Parker Bowles, and had only married Diana at the behest of the royal family. This set the stage for a tumultuous and unhappy marriage that would ultimately end in divorce. Prince Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles' relationship has been the subject of much speculation and scrutiny over the years. Charles and Camilla first met in the early 1970s, and despite both being married to other people, they soon began a romantic relationship that would continue for decades. So, what was it about Camilla that drew Prince Charles to her? Some suggest that their shared interests and sense of humor brought them together. They both enjoyed outdoor pursuits and were known to have a love for the arts. Others suggest that Camilla offered Charles a level of emotional support and understanding that he didn't find elsewhere. However, it's also worth noting that Charles and Camilla's relationship was not without its challenges. When Charles first met Camilla, she was already in a long-term relationship with her future husband, Andrew Parker Bowles. Despite this, Charles continued to pursue her, which some suggest is a sign of his persistence and determination. Furthermore, Charles and Camilla's relationship was put on hold when Charles married Diana Spencer in 1981. However, despite Charles's marriage to Diana, his feelings for Camilla continued. In fact, many suggest that Charles turned to Camilla for emotional support during his troubled marriage to Diana. The love story of Prince Charles and Camilla has been a topic of conversation for many years, particularly in light of the controversy surrounding their relationship during Charles's marriage to Diana. Despite the challenges they faced and the public scrutiny they endured, Charles and Camilla have remained together and have since married, showing that true love can withstand even the most difficult of circumstances. While some may still hold reservations about their relationship, it is ultimately their happiness that matters most. Their enduring love serves as a reminder that, regardless of the challenges we may face, it is possible to find happiness and companionship in life. Diana's mental health struggles. Diana faced intense media scrutiny and public pressure that took a heavy toll on her mental health and well-being. From the moment she married Prince Charles in 1981, Diana was in the public eye. The media followed her every move, reporting on her fashion choices, her relationships with other members of the royal family, and even her struggles with bulimia. Diana was constantly hounded by paparazzi, who would chase her down the streets and even stake out her home. The pressure of being in the public eye took a heavy toll on Diana's mental health. She struggled with feelings of anxiety, depression, and isolation. In a now famous interview with BBC's Panorama, Diana spoke candidly about her struggles with mental health, saying, "I was unwell with postnatal depression, which no one ever discusses. Postnatal depression, you have to read about it afterwards, and that in itself was a bit of a difficult time. You'd wake up in the morning feeling you didn't want to get out of bed, you felt misunderstood, and just very, very low in yourself." Despite her struggles, Diana remained committed to using her platform to make a difference in the world. She was a champion of many causes, including AIDS awareness, landmine clearance, and mental health. However, her efforts to make a difference were often overshadowed by the constant media attention. Diana, the rulebreaker. Diana was often at odds with the royal family's strict protocols and traditions. She was a modern, independent woman who wanted to use her platform to make a difference in the world, but was constantly constrained by the expectations of the royal family. Her efforts to break free from these constraints often put her at odds with the establishment. From her bold fashion choices, often wearing outfits that were considered daring or controversial. She wore off-the-shoulder dresses, low-cut gowns, and even a black, off-the-shoulder gown to a gala event at the Serpentine Gallery in 1994, a look that caused quite a stir in the press. Her willingness to take risks with her fashion choices made her a style icon and earned her a legion of fans. One of the most notable examples of Diana breaking with tradition was her decision to raise her children, William and Harry, in a more hands-on manner than previous generations of the royal family. Diana wanted to be an active parent and took her sons on outings to amusement parks, fast food restaurants, and even homeless shelters. This was a stark departure from the more formal, hands-off parenting style of previous generations of the royal family. In addition to breaking with tradition in her personal life, Diana was also a trailblazer in her charity work. She was a vocal advocate for AIDS awareness, even shaking hands with patients suffering from the disease at a time when many people still believed that the disease could be transmitted through touch. She also visited landmine clearance projects in Angola and Bosnia, drawing attention to the devastation caused by these weapons and helping to raise funds for their removal. Diana's rule-breaking approach to life endeared her to people around the world and cemented her status as a cultural icon. Her willingness to challenge the norms of royal behavior and take risks in her personal and professional life set the stage for a new generation of royals to follow in her footsteps. Her legacy continues to inspire people to this day and serves as a reminder that sometimes, the greatest change can come from breaking the rules. From her difficult marriage to Prince Charles, to the intense media scrutiny and public pressure she faced, Diana's life was filled with challenges and obstacles that few could imagine. But despite the hardships she faced, Diana remained true to herself and continued to pursue her humanitarian efforts and her desire to connect with people on a personal level. Diana's legacy is a testament to the power of resilience and the importance of staying true to oneself in the face of adversity. Her kindness, grace, and determination continue to inspire people today, and her legacy will live on for generations to come. While the story of how Diana's life was turned upside down by the royal family is a tragic one, it is also a reminder that even in the face of great adversity, it is possible to overcome and make a lasting impact on the world.